Hello, boys and girls. Chad here with Kinetics. We're going to go through another travel or at-home workout here today. We'll go over our prep, sweat, and breathe portion. Keep in mind, there's rep ranges and set ranges given in here so that you can kind of choose based on the time you have allotted as well as your fitness level. You can adapt this a little bit to kind of fit the parameters of your life and what's going to work best for you. Keep in mind, you can always add some equipment to a lot of these movements. I think today's workout, there actually isn't a tremendous amount of opportunity to do that or need to really do that. But you can, in the prep portion, probably add a little bit of load to some different pieces here if you want. But you don't need to. You just need your body to get this done. Cool. So, prep portion today. 3 to 4 sets of 1 minute of shadow boxing, 8 to 10 reps of a plank to down dog plus a toe touch. Then 4 to 6 reps per side of a single leg floor touch, and then 4 to 6 per side of a lateral lunge to high knees. I can't talk today. Let's get it started. All right, so our shadow boxing, just remember here, guys, we're loosening up, just trying to have a little bit of fun with this, be a little bit playful. Keep those hands up. Thinking about being able to see over the top of your knuckles is kind of a nice cue there. And other than that, we're staying light on our feet. I'm moving side to side. I can stick with a jab and a cross, and I can just stick with those two things. Jab, cross, move, jab, cross. I can get some head movement. I can duck underneath, right? Sticking with those basic strikes. A little bit of hip rotation when I throw that cross. If you're a little more experienced, you've done some martial arts or boxing, by all means, start throwing in some hooks and uppercuts, overhand rights, okay? Mess around. Have a little bit of fun with it. Got a minute there. After that, 8 to 10 reps of a tall plank to down dog with a toe touch. So, hopefully you can see me back here. We're gonna get into that tall plank position, press back to a down dog, reach, right hand to left toe, left hand to right toe, back to that tall plank position. Okay, that's 1 rep. So you're traveling from tall plank to down dog, touch the opposite foot or toe with your hand, replace it, same thing on the other side. Okay, 8 to 10 reps there. After that, 4 to 6 reps per side of a single leg floor touch. So similar to like a single leg RDL, difference here is I want you to allow yourself to get a little more squatty. So I'm gonna get up on that 1 foot, I'm braced through my belly, and I'm gonna reach in opposition down to the floor to touch my hand. I'm touching my hand right out in front of my toe. I'm gonna change this for us a little bit here. Boop, super professional. Okay, so I'm reaching down, touching that floor, okay, and right back up. Trying to keep myself balanced and stable and trying not to put that other leg down. So it's a little bit more squatty than our single leg RDL where we just drop that chest and lift the leg. Okay, a little bit more squatty there. You have 4 to 6 reps per side of a single leg floor touch. After that, we have 4 to 6 reps per side of a lateral lunge to high knee. So for our lateral lunge to high knee, remember, nice wide stance for that lateral lunge. From there, we want to sit back and down into that nice kind of squat position on the 1 leg, right? Foot remains flat. As I stand, I'm going to drive. Ooh, got equipment here. Not good. As I stand, I'm going to drive up, brace, and back down. Up, knee over the hip, brace for a moment, and back down. Okay? If you screw one up like me, that's all right. Just get rid of it, start over again. 4 to 6 reps per side there, lateral lunge to high knee. Once you've gone through those 4 movements 3 to 4 times, we can move on to our sweat piece. So for our sweat piece today, real simple, okay? We have 2 movements. We have burpees, and we have a lateral step floor touch, okay? And we're just gonna do those 2 movements for a series of intervals. So what it's gonna look like, 3 to 4 times through, again, depending on time that you have available, okay, and your current fitness level. 1 minute of burpees, followed by 1 minute of rest. 30 seconds of burpees, followed by 30 seconds of rest. Then back to a minute of lateral step floor touches, minute of rest, then 30 seconds of that lateral step floor touch, 30 seconds of rest. That is 1 time through. So it's 2 movements, minute work, minute rest. 30 seconds work, 30 seconds rest. Okay? You do that series of intervals for both movements. All right, for our burpees, if you need to substitute those with squat thrusts, you certainly can. So I'm either dropping all the way down to my chest, little hop at the top, okay? Or I'm dropping back into that tall plank, stand, okay? I prefer this hard hip extension lockout on the squat thrust versus the jump. If you like the jump, you can mix it in. I want your thought process here to be working at around that 8 out of 10, right? That 8 RPE. These are not meant to be sprints, like when we do short 3 to 5 rep intervals of burpees. You're gonna get more reps, so I wanna see you be able to move kind of cyclically and continuously through this. Okay, so choose the variation that works best for you to be able to accomplish that. So whether it's squat thrust or burpees. Cool. Once you get through those intervals, we're going into our lateral step floor touch. So all we're doing here is just think about replacing the foot that's in the middle, or the center foot here. So right now we'll consider my right leg in the middle. I can reach the floor with the same hand or opposing hand. I like to mix it up and do a little bit of both. So I might go through and change it depending on the interval I'm working on, or do so many touches with the same hand and so many touches with the opposite. Either one's fine. But I'm gonna reach down. As I come up, I'm switching my feet. So I'm standing, a little bit of a hinge, right? So as I'm coming down, I'm pushing my hips back here, right? Or here. A little bit of rotation, that's fine. I'm not just bending over, rounding my back to the floor. I want to bend the hips and knees as I get down there. And all I'm doing is swapping one foot and then the other. Okay, a little bit of a hinge as I stand up. A minute interval, minute of rest, 30-second interval of work, 30 seconds rest. We will have 1 round completed. You're going to repeat that 2 or 3 more times depending on how much time you have available and what you want your workout to look like today. Once you've gotten through that, simple, right? Down and dirty. We have our breathe section. Breathe section, the recommended pose today is a child's pose. Okay, click on the link that's in SugarWOD. Take a look at that position if you're unfamiliar with it. Do not omit these breathe portions. Take the time, close your eyes, deep diaphragmatic breath, okay, belly breathing. Take that time for yourself to calm yourself down, shift into that recovery mode, and have a little bit of peace, a little bit of silence. If you can extend it to 10 or 15 minutes and integrate some mindfulness or meditation, we definitely recommend that. Enjoy your workout, and we'll see you next time.